Signed off and ready to go. Central Coast Council will be submitting a pricing proposal to the Independent Pricing Regulatory Tribunal, IPART, for it to review its water, sewerage and stormwater drainage prices from July 2022.
You will note that water and sewer in the first month of the year under the current regime of pricing actually lost $3 million. Now that $3 million has to be supported because you can't actually lose the money without someone picking up the tab. So that is why another reason why quite clearly we have to raise our revenue side in the water and sewer and drainage areas.
Before I get into the detail around the structure of the proposal, I thought it's important to explain why we are going through this process, to explain the position we are currently in and what we hope to achieve from this pricing proposal. Central Coast Council is the only council recognised as a water supply authority under the Water Management Act. All other councils are known as local water utilities. This means we are not only regulated by the requirements of the Local Government Act, as all other councils are, but also under the Water Management Act, similar to Hunter Water Corporation and Sydney Water Corporation. As a result, we're the only council that has its prices set by IPART, and therefore the amount of revenue that the council can collect to provide water, sewage and drainage services is restricted by this process. This presents a number of challenges, not the least of which relates to council being compared against two large water corporations whose only function is to deliver the services of a water business, whilst council also has to provide a range of other services.
Council says the current rates, which were reduced by IPART in 2019, resulted in a revenue reduction of $38 million a year, which is not financially sustainable.
This is due to two factors. The first one, Council's submission proposed a reduction in required revenue from previous years due to anticipated efficiencies from the amalgamation, which were never realised. And two, IPART reduced the proposed revenue requirements due to a lack of confidence in the information submitted with the application. In short, we asked for less than what we needed, and IPART applied further reductions. This has resulted in a catastrophic impact on both the water business and council as a whole, and has certainly been a contributing factor in council's financial crisis. Despite a significant reduction in costs as a result of the 2020 restructure, the water business is still budgeting a loss of approximately $11 million in the current financial year. As a result of the 2019 pricing determination, Central Coast Council now has the lowest water bills in the state. In fact, our current bills are lower than what they were in 2009. The unfortunate aspect of this is the community, whilst receiving significant reductions in their water bills, have paid in other ways. Our performance standards in relation to environmental protection, public health and customer satisfaction have declined over this pricing period, and our current revenue levels are unsustainable.
Council is proposing to IPART that the rates return to similar prices prior to 2019, so in return the local government can be more effective with its expenditure and have the funds to invest in maintenance and upgrades.
Our maintenance and operations are grossly inefficient. We have a maintenance backlog, which means we spend 75% of our time repairing assets and only 25% of the time maintaining them. We can't undertake proactive maintenance as our resources are spent on reactive works. We need a temporary increase in investment in this area to reverse this trend so that we are undertaking proactive maintenance, which prevents costly reactive repairs. This will provide greater certainty for customers in the future and reduce fluctuations in their bills.
Meanwhile, CEO David Farmer is conducting a review of the ownership structure of Council's water and sewerage assets. Sky Hull, Central Coast News.